stop judging and start understanding. I feel like the very first thing we do when we see a person is we judge them. We judge them. We don't understand why they are the way that they are. So instead of the first thing is judgment, instead of the very first thing that you do when you see a person is you judge them, you should try to understand them. Understand why they are the way that they are. Asking them and trying to figure out, oh, they're like this because of their past. They're like this because of their upbringing. And I feel like a lot of us are very quick to judge people. We're very quick to put ourselves above another person when we have no idea what that person went through and no idea what that person is going through. So stop thinking that you're so much better than another person. Stop thinking that they're below you because you judge them, because you don't know them, and try to understand them. Try to understand, why did they treat you like this in a situation in life that you interacted with them? They treated you poorly. Instead of judging them for it, instead of saying, oh, this person is such a bad person, this person doesn't deserve respect, whatever it may be, stop judging them and try to understand them. Try to understand, hey, maybe this person is going through a really hard time in their life and they never had that outlet. They were never taught how to deal with that, and the way that they deal with it is they lash out on people. They take it out on another person. And I'm not telling you and trying to say that that person is justified. It's not good that they're doing it, but try to understand why a person is the way that they are, instead of constantly judging them for their life, judging them for certain things that they may not control. We often will judge people because we don't understand. We often judge people because we don't want to understand. Judging is always easier than understanding, and I get that. I get that it's so much easier to point fingers and to say that, oh, this person is a bad person, rather than trying to understand why they're acting this way, why they believe certain things, why they value certain things. It's easier to just judge them and to say they don't know what they're talking about, this person is stupid, whatever it is. It's easier to judge, but it's harder to understand. It's harder to understand, but we need to show people love. We have to show them love, and we have to try to understand their life. We have to try to understand people for who they really are. We have to try to understand people for the way that they are, and by understanding, we can help them. We can help them become better. We can help them grow as people. So instead of always judging, we have to try and understand. Yeah, some people may not let us understand, but we have to do our best to try. Stop judging people. Stop making judgment the very first thing that you think about when somebody does you wrong, when somebody does you dirty, somebody mistreats you, you judge them instantly. Or even if they're just doing something that you may not do yourself, you don't agree with that person, it doesn't mean that you have to judge them. You have to understand them. Everybody has their own story. You just have to give them a chance to tell it. If you give that person a chance to tell their story, you can help them. The end goal is always to help others become better, help others grow, and help others throughout life. Because without love, without helping people, what is life? What is life without each other? What is life without love? So stop judging. Yes, it's easier to judge. It's harder to understand. But understanding is the only way that you'll be able to help that person grow, is the only way that we'll be able to love that person, is to understand. What we understand, we can love better. It's like a lot of people are scared of some sort of animal. A lot of people say they're scared of sharks, but if we learn to understand sharks, if we learn to understand why they attack humans, then we can love them. You judge the shark because one shark killed this person. this many people die from sharks a year, but how many people kill sharks every single year? And you judge every single shark based on one interaction. And I'm not telling you that sharks aren't dangerous and all, but you have to try to understand instead of judging. What you understand, you can love. So try to understand the people around you. Stop making judgment the very first thing that you do. In order to love, we must first understand.